My dog is eating a treat, so you get to enjoy those fun sounds. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Brittney here, and today we're going to be doing a super exciting video. I'm going to be talking about the 17 best items of 2017. So this is a video that's been floating around the internet, and I just thought it was a really cool idea to kind of reflect back on the year that we just had. I think oftentimes when you're like coming out of a year, especially 2017, more than any other year I can remember, people were like, I'm done with 2017. It was an overwhelming year for so many of us. We're all struggling a little bit. And so you just want to leave it behind and look directly into the new year and just jump into it. But I do think that in an entire year to just write it off as one big horrible hot mess can be a little bit debilitating moving into the next year, because you have all this pressure on yourself to make every single thing in 2018 good. But I think when we take the time to look back and say, you know, overall I didn't love 2017, but there were some highlights, it really helped. As I was writing this list, I did write some moments that stuck out to me, but we're going to break this up into 3 categories today: makeup, self-care, and miscellaneous. So if you guys want to see what my 17 best items for 2017 were, keep watching. So I'm sure you guys can see this beautiful Amazon box that has been handcrafted to hold all my shit. I do have, once again, my little note. First category is makeup. So let's get into my makeup favorites for 2017. Alright, my first makeup favorite for 2017 is actually a twofer. It is the Vitalist Healthy Elixir along with the CoverGirl or L'Oreal Pro Glow. The reason I wanted to mention these together is because for 2017, this was my favorite foundation combo. I got so many compliments on my skin when I wore these together, but just made your skin look like dewy, glowy, good skin, like hydrated skin. Absolutely, it was one of my favorites in 2017. The second item I have to mention is the Jaclyn Hill palette. This palette was really well thought out. It just really makes it easy to kind of attack any look that you want. This is the only palette that actually inspired me this year to do some matte looks, because I was very like anti-matte. I wanted gold shimmer all the time, and it's actually really transformed how I do my everyday makeup. I find I have a much more like warm matte makeup look these days than a golden shimmer look. The quality of the shadows is really great. The price, which I believe is $38, is a little bit on the higher side, but when you look at how many shadows you actually get, it's a really good deal, I think. So I had to put this in my favorites. So 100%. Nice job. The third makeup product is one I've talked about before, the Desi Danger Highlighter Palette. People need to be talking about this palette. So this palette has so many great highlight shades. It is the highlighting palette for any girl. Like if you want to do over the top, super glamorous, glamour shot, Instagram makeup, then you can find a highlighter in this palette. But if you just want something soft to add a subtle dewy glow to your face, you can also find something. I just love it. It's literally so good, and I grab for it pretty much every day. So my fourth item of 2017 is this little guy right here, and this is the Ulta Beauty Maximum Lashes Defining and Lengthening Mascara. The brush is very large and very spiky. It grabs just the right amount of product to really work into bottom of your lash line and push up the lashes. And also when something has longer, spikier bristles, it really helps separate my lashes. And as someone who has pretty curly lashes, it's very easy for them to get clumped together and just look like I have 4 eyelashes, but this really helped. Since I found it, I'm like so happy that it's in my life. I absolutely love this mascara, and it's a great price point as well. So 100% this is a win. The next item is the NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. It has been a go-to for a really long time, but the thing about it that drew me to it in 2017 is across any price point, it is still a high quality product. Like, I have other setting sprays now that they're more expensive, but I don't find that they necessarily work better or give the same kind of beautiful finish that this does. In addition, I really like the nozzle on this item. The spray comes out as you would expect. There's a lot of setting sprays where they kind of throw you off with their sprayer. This one is high quality and I love it. The next item I don't have to show you, but I will insert a picture right here, and that is the Morphe lashes in Chummy. My absolute favorite lashes of 2017. I threw these in to my order. I needed like $10 more to get free shipping. You guys know how that goes. I will spend $10 so that I can get $3 off. I'm not paying for shipping. It's 2017. Well, at the time it was 2017, now it's 2018, and I'm still not paying for shipping, okay? These things are absolutely beautiful, so wispy, so full, but also super natural looking. 100% if you're looking into getting into a little bit of a higher quality but really wispy natural lash, I recommend Chummy. The next thing, which I just can't show you because I was finally a good adult who washed her makeup brushes today, and that is the Morphe 501 brush. Looking back on it, I have a lot of Morphe items, but I feel like that's okay. I just really enjoyed these products in 2017. What year is it? So the Morphe 501 brush looks like this. It is the perfect brush to apply highlighter with. I feel like it's just, it has enough bristles, but it's wispy enough at the end that it really sweeps the product very easily across the cheekbones, the nose, and it does it in a way that it's not cakey, so it looks like a more natural glow. So 100% I think it's well worth every single penny. Okay, so now you guys, we're going to move into my favorite category, which is self-care. So self-care is a journey that I'm really pushing for in 2018, but I was dabbling quite a bit in 2017, and I found some products, items, apps, whatever, that I think are just bomb.com. The first thing is meditation. Meditation is such a great way just to get in touch with yourself, start to really kind of look deeper than the surface emotions that you have going on, or the things that are just kind of happening around you that you kind of feel like are happening to you. Meditation is a way to lift yourself above your circumstance, and I feel like that's really great. And a couple of apps that I feel like are really awesome to help you if you're getting into it. The first one is Headspace. It's got pretty much the same guy all the way through. He helps guide you through the basics of meditation. They're about 10-minute sessions, and if you upgrade, you can pick packages. One's on how to be happy, one's on how to deal with anger, one's on how to focus, one's on how to be productive. There's literally a package which is just a session of guided meditations for each one, and I feel like they were so helpful. Some other ones are Calm and Timeless. Those are also great meditation apps. Another great place to find guided meditation is YouTube. Do you guys hear that? Straight up my dog. I really can't do anything about it. Okay, so the next self-care item I have is oil diffusers or essential oils, and I guess onto that maybe also aromatherapy. I'm sure that most people watching either have heard of oil diffusers or have one themselves, and the thing about oil diffusers that I really enjoyed this year is that there are so many that have blends that are dedicated to helping you feel a certain type of way, like cheerful, motivated, positive, or reflective, or sleepy, or focused. I think that those things, once you start to train your brain, okay, when I smell lavender, that really calms me down. It makes me know I'm getting ready to go to bed. And when I smell like a citrus smell, it's time to wake up. I've been using those very heavily. I have an oil diffuser in my bedroom, in my office, and in the kitchen. The one I got, I think, was actually $30, which is a little bit more on the pricey side, but I really enjoy it, and so I'll link that one below in case you guys want to check it out. Overall, I just think aromatherapy can be a really positive influence, once again, to kind of help you get out of your own headspace when you're dealing with stuff. The next one is going to be no surprise. That is You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. It's all like beaten up. I've got notes inside. I love this book. I think last year I probably listened to this book 4 or 5 times. I also like having the physical copy because I can go back and like really read through some of the life-changing parts that help me focus on stuff. If you have not picked it up, please, 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 I recommend picking it up. It really puts you in touch with just like learning that whatever you want and whatever, you know, your passion is, it's right around the corner. You just have to figure out and remember that you're amazing enough to get all of those things. So no one's surprised. Is anyone surprised? No one's surprised. Okay, my next item is number 11, and that is Weight Watchers. So I started doing Weight Watchers probably 15 million times in my life, but my favorite thing about Weight Watchers is they are making it so easy to be a part of the program. It's an easy way to track your food. I feel like Weight Watchers as a brand and as a company is taking time to figure out, you know, what items are actually good for you, not just looking at caloric intake, but looking at sugar and fat and fiber and protein and adding all those things together to make it easy. I go to meetings to help me, you know, stay accountable, which is a personal thing that I know I need to do. 100%, I love that program. Number 12 in self-care is the Law of Attraction Planner. This is the inside of the Law of Attraction Planner. This is what it looks like at the end of the month when you reflect on your month. This is what it looks like when you are planning out your month. The weekly spreads look something like this. I feel like the real like meat and potatoes, the real benefit of this planner is in the very beginning. So first off, you have this beautiful insert that is printed on a glossy cover, and it shows you how the law of attraction works. How do you get from just having an idea in your mind to actually manifesting it in your life? And then it goes on to give you ideas on how to maintain a positive mindset in order to attract good things into your life. And after that, it guides you through creating a vision statement, creating a mission, setting your goals for your entire life, what harmony looks like for you on different levels of life. So you map your journey, talk about what your most important life goals are, create your life statement, what you want your entire life to stand for. I mean, seriously, this journal is so reflective. It's almost like a therapy session in a journal. I 100% recommend that if you get this journal, know that you're going to be investing the time in really breaking down some of those mental roadblocks that have prevented you from attracting the things into your life that you want. And even if you're not a huge fan of the idea of the law of attraction, it really just helps you kind of get out of your own way. Love that one. So let's move on to miscellaneous. The 13th item, which is my first miscellaneous item, are some awesome TV shows. I'm not gonna go into detail. The Magicians, Bob's Burgers, American Vandal, Handmaid's Tale. And I've been getting back into Are You Afraid of the Dark? That is a show that came out when I was a kid. I'm sure a lot of you guys remember it. You can buy it on Amazon. And those are just a few. If I think of any more, I'll list them below. The next item in miscellaneous is cleaning videos on YouTube. So random, but I will just search cleaning videos or cleaning motivation on YouTube, and it really is motivating. A lot of times you see people who have like 3 napkins on the floor, and you're like, and they're like, extreme cleaning motivation. You know, I'm not someone who really loves like like cleaning up, but I love a clean space. And so I really love watching those videos because it really just gets you in the mindset of like clean home, look at how great her place looks. Highly recommend if you haven't checked it out. The 15th item is an experience, and that is a brother's weekend, which has now turned into like brother's month. 5 years ago when I graduated from college, how long? That was a long time ago. I just say 5. It was about 5. It was more than 5, but it was less than 10. I started bringing my brothers out for just 1 or 2 days to spend the weekend with me and hang out. We would go places, volunteer at stuff, whatever, and it's kind of just manifested into a week-long or 2-week-long. This year it was 3 weeks long of them just coming and hanging out with me. I love hanging out with my brothers. They're like my favorite people in the world. And we also made homemade pierogies, which is an experience, let me tell you. The next item on my list is the Cat Williams comedy show that I went with my boyfriend to see on December 31st, 2017. What a good idea. It was such an awesome experience to just sit there and you really aren't thinking about anything except the jokes. It really has your mind completely occupied. New Year's Eve, it has so much pressure, like you want to have fun and you have to ring in the new year in like a fun way or your new year is gonna suck. And we just had a blast going out and listening to, you know, like I think there was 5 or 6 comedians that night. We ended up chilling in the hotel afterwards, and just the next day, which was the first of the year, was a relaxed and easy day to go into, and I just felt like we did it right this year. So highly recommend. I'm planning on going to another kind of show this New Year's Eve, but that was definitely one of my favorite moments. And my last, but certainly not least, favorite thing of 2017 is my dog Gremlin. I always talk about him pretty much in every single video. He's just the best dog ever. This year I got him professional photos. This is actually one of the pictures that I got made of him in his little photo shoot. I just love this dog. She's just the best thing ever to happen to me. And actually, if I'm being honest, I think he's the first thing I've ever manifested in my life. Like, I wanted a dog so bad, and I had so many reasons why I couldn't have a dog and couldn't do it. And then he literally like came into my life out of nowhere, and it was amazing. He just brings so much joy to my life. So I had to mention it. I couldn't like not mention him. I'm like totally a crazy dog lady. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I would love to hear some of your favorite items from 2017. I think it's really cool to reflect back, like I said, and I would just like to know what everybody was super into this year. So please leave a comment below, like the video, and subscribe. I upload every Wednesday and Sunday, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Ugh. Like lavender. Leave a comment. What is that word? Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique